The main business of Ikramatic is always been in simulation. Mainly is real-time simulation. We've been in the industry for more than 20 years. So we started with flight simulator. Now, about 5 years ago, we got into other type of simulation, such as shooting simulator and virtual reality simulator. We developed this simulator for small arm. How it works is just that we use the actual weapon, modify a bit for the simulation. We do the software for ourselves. We have a software team, we have electronic teams, and we have also mechanical teams. And then we also have a consultant for shooting activities. And I think it takes us about almost 3 years now until we got to this stage. We can change scenario according to maybe not weapon, but according to operation. What type of operation? Because different operation using different weapon. Prepare for training will take about maybe 15 minutes. But to install the system, the whole system, probably take about 1 to 2 days. So if you have to do it in the shooting range, the logistic of it is much easier. And the shooting range, you need to prepare a lot of things. And you also, depending on the weather, depending on the times, but here, because it's indoor, you can do it anytime. 24 hours, 27. The main component would be the visual system where we do the shooting. The other system is instructor station, where the instructor will control how to manage the training activities. It's never been in service, but it's going to complete very, very soon.
My name is Syed Omar bin Syed Muhammad. I'm the Managing Director of Malvuse Sense in Berhad. Actually, Malvuse Sense was established in 2016. We actually ventured into this unmanned system, particularly aerial unmanned system. At first, we do services before we actually supply any drones or UAVs to any institutions in Malaysia. What we have serviced so far is actually more towards topographic mapping, integrity inspection, as well as surveillance for the oil and gas company. But since 2 years ago, we have ventured into defense and security. We are serving the Malaysian Armed Forces, we are serving the police, and we are serving also a few other entities for their security and safety. It is in collaboration with a Chinese company by the name of JOUAV. What we did is actually we import the drones and we integrate here in Malaysia. And then we do all the services as well as maintenance in Malaysia. The staff of Malvuse Sense is fully certified for maintenance of the aircraft. As we see, there are 4 models now here. The numbers behind the designation of each aircraft, that actually coincides with the weight, the takeoff weight of the aircraft. The first one there, the CW7, is actually a fully mapping aircraft. The CW15 is a surveillance as well as it can change into mapping payload as well. And then that is a CW40, which is 40 kilo aircraft, maximum takeoff weight. You can put lots of sensors, LiDARs, magnetometers, and this is the most popular one now. It has been used by the Malaysian Armed Forces as well. So this is actually more towards surveillance. They need small area of operation, they need fast deployment. So this is the only way, because we don't need catapult launch, we don't need any runway for us to deploy the aircraft. So this is very easy to operate. You can carry with safe case and then deploy the aircraft within 15 minutes. The 4 rotors is actually operated by battery, 100% by battery. It is used for takeoff and landing, mostly. As well as there are some safety features that is used by the multi-rotors, the 4 rotors. The 4 rotors also acts as a safety to actually land the aircraft safely.
My name is David Addy. I'm the Regional Manager for Asia Pacific at Pearson Engineering. Pearson Engineering is actually a UK-based company. We support the engineers with mobility and counter-mobility products. In Korea, the Korean Combat Engineering Vehicle, it's a mine-breaching vehicle based in the K600, and that vehicle will actually breach its way across a minefield using something like a mine plow, which you can actually see here in the background. So it's really creating that mobility opportunity to get engineers from point A to point B. We are in quite a unique position in the market. There's no companies that I'm aware of that have the range of different products that we have, and in particular the quick connect interface that allows you to swap between the different products. So we have the mine plows, we have dozer blades, which can be used to clear obstacles, but also to create obstacles, which is equally important, and different types of lane marking system that allow you to actually mark the path that the piece of equipment on the front end of the vehicle have created. Firstly is to provide them with better support. And secondly, there's a lot of other countries here in the region that we are not that closely engaged with. By positioning ourselves in Singapore, in the centre of Asia, actually it means that we can reach those countries much more easily. Primarily, our production is in the UK, but of course, certain countries we understand the requirements to actually engage locally, and we look at that on a case-by-case basis. For DSA, it really is a focal show for us to be engaged widely across Asia. Obviously, attending this year, it was questionable exactly how much international and cross-Asia attendance there would be. With Malaysia being a focus market, it was still worth us coming here. But actually, we're finding that there are still a lot of countries from across Asia that have made the effort to come here, so it's good to engage with them.